What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is TammyTalks. Let's talk Summerhouse, Martha's Vineyard. This is episode 8 to Martha, the finale, y'all. If you're brand new to the channel or you have just not subscribed, but you're a returning viewer, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up the video if you enjoy it. Comment section so we can talk about everything that happened. Did they always have this intro? Did I just miss it? It's very possible I just missed it. But they had a little intro, a little cute situation. So what I'm hoping that means is that the show is going to come back. I haven't heard anything about them being renewed for season 2. But I am hoping that that's what the intro means. So it starts off with Nick and Alex. They're getting ready for their party. So, everybody has a different night that they do whatever. Nick and Alex have joined forces to throw this very opulent black tie party. So while they're doing that, meanwhile inside the house, Silas is complaining about how hungry he is while angrily cooking. Because Jasmine hasn't cooked lunch for him. And if Jasmine doesn't cut his meat and wipe his ass, then Silas is just going to wither up and die into the little Tootsie Roll that he looks like. I don't even know what to say. I'm so sick and tired. Sick and tired of Silas acting like Jasmine is his maid. We don't even like Jasmine and you be putting us on her side. We don't want to be on Jasmine's side, but you put us on her side because of the way that you behave. You are a terrible, terrible person. He's so misogynistic. He's a male chauvinist. He's everything. He's controlling. Low-key verbally abusive. Probably emotionally abusive, allegedly. So he keeps talking about this routine. Now, Jasmine done walked out the room because she don't care. She ain't cooking today. You know why? Because she cooked you breakfast the other morning and you said it was too much starch, so you didn't want to eat it. So I wouldn't be cooking nothing else for you either. So he's talking about this routine and Jasmine goes and calls her grandmother. So Jasmine is saying that her parents were never married. So to her, the ideal marriage or the picture of marriage that she saw was the Huxtables. So that's what she models her marriage after, I guess, and she feels that she is failing. So she's calling her grandmother, I guess, to, just to rant, get a little comfort, whatever. Meanwhile, down in the kitchen, Silas is talking about how the routine is off. Even though we're here on vacation, I'm on a routine because I'm still working and I need my routine. Basically meaning I need my wife to wait on me hand and foot, and she's switching up because we're around other people. So Silas says in his confessional that he is a very strict person. He sets a plan, he then executes the plan. That's how he lives life. Jasmine, however, is more of a free spirit, more of a fly by the seat of your pants. We know that because she was homeless, living out of her car, and invited somebody to New York to live with her. We would not be friends if I done packed up my life and I moved to New York with you and we're living out of a car. Not gonna happen. I'd have turned around and went right back to where I came from. Amir is in his confessional and it's he needs to loosen up. He's a grown-ass man. If he's hungry, he can make himself something to eat. Don't say it in the confessional, Amir. Tell him. I feel like Silas needs to hear that from other people. He needs to hear how crazy he sounds. He does. So they decide to go on a tour of Oak Bluffs to get a little history. Very nice little situation they have going on. When they get back, Jasmine is cooking dinner for Silas. Some shrimp and some rice. Very simple, very basic, very quick, right? I guess she had to go run an errand. She needs to go get something from the store. I don't know. But she asks Amir, who we know can cook, because we know that he took cooking classes, if he can just finish it up for him. Amir said, cool. It's really just, moving the shrimp around, turning it over, maybe, basic. It's not hard. We see Jasmine go get in the car and leave. So Silas comes in and Amir is I don't remember if Amir fixed his plate or whatever, but Amir is fixing it up. And he's Jasmine had to go run a little errand. Silas just can't take life now. His routine is messed up because Jasmine did not only cook his meal, but put it on the plate for him and then, do the airplane. Here we go. Bow to feed it to him. So Silas just don't know what to do. He goes upstairs and he's fussing because Jasmine's not there to iron his suit for him or steam his suit for him. So he calls her and she's like, oh, I'm like 6 minutes away. I'll be right back. She could have went to go get personal effects for all we know. But he can't take that. He needs you right here to steam his suit. So while this is going on, he's just pacing around the room, just can't take it. So she comes in and she's like, oh, yeah, I still got you. Lay your suit out and then, put it right there and I'll be with you in a moment. So we see Jasmine is completely dressed. Silas is tight now. He's upset. Big mad energy, right? He's like, not even gonna hold you. I'm mad about you not being here to steam the suit. She tells him, look, I had everything under control. I timed everything a certain way. The way that I timed things, if you would have just let it be, I am fully dressed now with 20 minutes to spare, which was the 20 minutes that was allotted to steam your suit. So she's like, but I'm dressed. You're almost dressed. What is the issue? We have time. He's telling her, I got dressed with no assistance from you. Why is that an issue? And see, I just kind of feel like this is weird to me. Doesn't Silas like to peg himself as being in the army? I know it was just the reserves, but like, isn't the army reserves kind of still like the army? Didn't y'all go to like a boot camp? Didn't you learn how to fold your clothes? And this is baffling to me. This is baffling to me. You're mad that you had to get dressed at your big age without her assistance? That doesn't even make sense. You're not disabled. You're not handicapped. You're not missing a leg where you had to hop around the damn room and get dressed yourself. You're not missing any extremities. You got dressed just fine by yourself. What you want her to do next? Get a scoop of Vaseline out and rub it in your face? Like, I don't understand Silas. Jasmine is then going to talk to Jordan about how Silas likes to hold on to things where she gets over things rather quickly. Jordan was the good friend in that moment. She just sat there and listened, didn't interject, didn't do whatever. So Jordan ultimately is just happy that Jasmine is finally being authentic with her and not putting on this facade of, oh, we're the perfect family, we're the perfect marriage, everything's perfect. Perfect Patty. She gonna wind up like Janet Jackson's little crazy ass on Why Did I Get Married? We get down to the party. Jordan. Now, you acted a fool last week. About saying that the men were sexualizing you and objectifying you and doing all this extra. And I had your back because I was on your side. Then you turn around this episode and you're talking to Nick. And Nick is saying he has a suit and it's double-breasted. And then you reply, I have double breasts too. What are we doing? Now, if Alex walks by and it's like, yeah, you do have double breasts. Like, is that an issue now? Jordan, ma'am, sis, whatever. So, but like I said, last week, Jordan's outburst was from something completely else. I know a lot of people are saying she probably regrets doing Playboy. She probably does, but it's in the past now. Go to therapy if you need to get past that. But this is not going to land well for you, okay? So, Alex surprises Nick with his girlfriend from Africa. Girlfriend came. Alex is singing this little song that he wrote. It moves Summer to tears. She asked Jordan, was she crying? Jordan was like, hell no. What are we crying for? It was a cute little song, but it's nothing worth crying for. So Simon is drunk. Simon done jumped into the pool fully clothed. White people shit. So everybody's looking like, what's going on here? What's wrong with your mans and them? Bria's not paying him any attention. Bria had her eyes set on being messy. So Nick and his girlfriend go into the house. She wants her chapstick. She done mention lip gloss, chapstick, Vaseline. Get her something for her lips. because I didn't want to hear her mention it again. They're in the house, and Bria decides to go talk to Nick's girlfriend. So off rip, she's like, oh, this has been like rehab for me. Nick's girlfriend was like, but you got a drink. She's ready to take that drink out her hand. I said, oh, she's a good person. She was not going to let you relapse in front of her and then have to have that guilt on her. Bria then goes on to say, we didn't even know about you until the second week. He was in my DMs, Jordan's DMs, Shanice's DMs. And you can tell that it did take Nick's girlfriend off guard. Whether she's gone, what's her name, Tasia? Whether she wants to admit it or not, she was taken off guard by that. But she put it together and would say Nick is very open about his conversations and interactions with the other women. He's never given me a reason to think that he's going to cheat. I'm okay with that. Nick is probably just a serial flirt. He probably just likes to flirt and thinks that there's no merit behind it. He's not going to go any further with it. So to him, it's cool. It's not a real big deal. So Silas and Jasmine are once again talking about these pants. And I would probably take a pair of scissors and shred them pants. I don't want to hear about them funky ass pants no more. Go buy another pair of Dockers if it's that bad. Were they Purple Label? What is the deal with this particular pair of pants? So Silas wants Jasmine to acknowledge that she messed up the pants, but damn it, she did. Jasmine admitted that, right? We heard her say, oh man, the iron left a mark on the pants. I'm going to get a Tide pen so I can fix it. So I don't understand what you want her to acknowledge. You want her to throw herself on the ground and weep because she fucked up some Dockers? Like, what is wrong with Silas, y'all? Is it the liquor? Y'all think he's acting this way because of the liquor? Y'all think he's tensing because of the cameras? I don't get it. So Jasmine feels that she is hard enough on herself and that he adds to that. She says in her confessional that they are not on the same accord. I don't think y'all ever were, to be real. I think you saw a warm bed and a hot plate, nonetheless. So she said that as soon as they touch down tomorrow, they need therapy. Y'all do. Y'all need to be on somebody's couch every week talking about what's really going on. What is the issue in this marriage? But the problem is y'all didn't know each other. Y'all did not know each other well enough. And I believe Jasmine admitted that as well. Silas said if they stuck to the routine, like it was a necessity and not an option, they wouldn't have any issues. And she said for you, because the routine caters to him. While they're having this very deep conversation, everybody else is like, we got your back, Jasmine, we got your back. They all come over. See, the problem here in this house is everybody is in everybody else's business. You see a husband and wife in an intense conversation. No smiles. Nobody is smiling. Damn near a scowl on each of their faces, and y'all think it best to come over and interject into their conversation. That's why all of these fights and arguments have happened in this house. Somebody being in somebody else's business constantly. So they come over, they decide to start taking some shots. They're partying. Bria decides to go and ask Simon, why did he leave her with Milo? Because it's your fucking dog. That's your dog. That's yours. That's your ESA. You the one that's walking around with this damn dog on the leash. That's your responsibility. You with Milo all the time anyways. Don't Simon live over in Germany? So he said, well, that's not an option. She starts yelling at him, so let's go outside. They're outside and she's like, get it together. Cut this shit out. And I'm thinking, who are you talking to? I know Bria done got touched upside the head a time or two before. There's no way this woman has not been in many a fight. There's no way. So she is going off on Simon and he's not going because why are you talking to me like that? Summer jumps up. Did y'all see how Summer ran outside? Didn't you just meet these people? Summer runs outside. What's going on? What's going on? None of your business. Again. None of this concerns you. Not in the least. So Summer is trying to figure out what the issue is. Simon feels that Bria should be asking him to help with Milo, not telling him to. I agree. Simon feels that Bria is being disrespectful. Bria feels that Simon's being disrespectful. Bria lies and said that I just asked Simon to hold Milo. That's not what you did. You're on camera, sis. You told him, why did you leave me outside with Milo? That's why Simon reacted the way that he did. Bria walks away, says she don't want Simon in the house anymore. He's disgusting. I said, oh, girl. You done begged and scratched and clawed to get this man to stay in this house, and y'all have not had one happy day together there. Jordan is at the piano with Amir. She gets up to go check on her, and they start talking about how Summer is talking to Simon. Jordan said, well, Summer's loyalty should be with you, Bria. Summer's loyalty should have been to herself and minding her own business. That's where Summer's loyalty should have been. Summer's outside still talking to Simon. Why? Trying to get to the root of the disrespect. I said, what are y'all drinking tonight? They got everybody just losing all common sense. So now everybody is once again partying and taking shots. Bria is on the counter dancing. Simon tries to get up there with her. She pushes him away. And now she feels that he's embarrassing her. What? So Bria goes to call her mom. Her mom is on Simon's side. Her mom is telling her to stop embarrassing Simon. He's there for you. Bria's upset now because nobody's on her side. Simon comes to the room, tells her that she is disrespecting him, and she is. You're being disrespectful, Bria. No way around this. You are being completely and utterly disrespectful. For whatever reason, Summer's ass comes to the door. She's knocking, and Bria is like, I don't want to talk to anybody right now. Summer is like, so are you done for the night? Bria said, no, just, leave me alone right now. I'd be damned if Summer walked into the room. What? Summer walks into the room. They get to arguing because I just told you not to come in here. Summer said that she's on Bria's side. She's checking on her. Bria calls her fake, starts cussing at her. Get the fuck out of here. Summer feels away. Don't be talking to me like that. Next thing you know, Summer reaches out and pushes Bria. I said, what you hit her for? Why did you push her? Why did you push her, Summer? You were in the wrong. They should have sent Summer's ass home that night. Pack her up and make her leave that night. That's what should have happened. That's what happened to Mariah for less, right? She should have had to pack up her shit, get in a taxi, and go stay at a hotel. Bria lunges for her. Looks like Bria gets dragged. I said, and you can't fight? You got all that mouth and you can't fight either? So now everyone in the house starts running upstairs. Jordan is yelling at Bria, pulling her back, telling her, you are better than this. Is she, though? Debatable. But Jordan is telling her, you're better than this. Like, what are you doing? Simon is in the next room taking his clothes off to go to bed. He don't even care. Bria said that she is tired of people putting their hands on her. Run up to get done up. You stood up and you got in her face. You absolutely did. Did Bria deserve to get pushed? Maybe. We then see Summer running down the stairs. What are you running for? They had to have been on some type of upper in that house. What party favors did y'all have? This was such a chaotic last night. So then Bria is talking to Jasmine in the mirror. They're trying to calm her down. Silas tells Jasmine, go take care of your friend. We invited her here. There was a situation. Jasmine says she doesn't care. Okay. Told y'all Jasmine is nobody's friend in that house. Nobody's friend in that house. Bria is talking to Preston, Amir, and Jordan, telling them that Simon isn't her man anymore. I feel nothing for him. Nothing. I said, oh, girl. Jasmine and Silas are back in bed together. He asks her, does she want him to be honest right now? She said, I don't want to hear a damn thing from you. He gets activated. He feels disrespected. She don't care. He says that she told him, I don't want to hear shit from you. That's not what the caption said. The caption said, I don't want to hear a damn thing. She gets up, she goes in the bathroom. He follows her and it's like, I promise you your life will change. Clapping like a little bitch. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Telling her that her life is going to change and she disrespecting him and he'll end all this. He seems like the type that to be like, you know, I'm a take you out and myself too. That's the vibe that he gives me. Jasmine is asking Silas if he feels like he has disrespected her. He's ignoring her. Now he's packing. I said, oh, you know how to pack by yourself? You don't need Jasmine to come fold your clothes and pack for you? Oh, it's interesting. She's asking, so you don't think you disrespecting me by talking about how I can't fucking iron, how I can't fucking do laundry, all this other stuff. That's not disrespectful? He's ignoring her, giving her the same solid treatment she gave him the other day. She said, but I know how to disengage from a conversation when it's pointless, turns over and goes to sleep. The next morning, Summer and Bria apologize to each other. They work it out. I mean, y'all could have gave Mariah the same benefit of the doubt as well with Bria the next morning, but whatever. And then we see Jasmine and Jason talk the next morning, and Jasmine ultimately does not feel connected to Silas. She's hoping that they can, you know, start focusing on each other and not so much on everybody else in the house. And I guess she's hoping that their relationship is going to their marriage is going to get on a better accord. Wow. It sucks that there's no reunion for this show, which kind of sucks, but let me know what you guys thought about this series. I thought it was a really, really good series. It was interesting, very entertaining. I do hope that we do get a season 2. So if you haven't watched yet, go watch. I think was today Monday. You can still get the ratings up. So otherwise, let me know what you guys thought about the series, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.